Hello, I'm Mark from Lloyd Mini in Carlisle, and today I'm going to be conducting a few different road tests with a few familiar faces in the new F56 Mini Cooper S. Okay, good morning. We're out with Gary Bingley today, who's our franchise director for the whole of BMW Mini Group in Lloyd's, and my boss, so best behaviour today. So we're now joined by Steve Robson. Now we're out for a drive with Ian Bell. We're here now with Rebecca. Now with Julie Muir. We're now joined by Steve, who works in the Mini Workshop. This is Jamie Bingley. This is my first time driving the F56 Mini, and it feels really lively. It feels really something.
When I saw the car in the flesh for the first time, I was really shocked.
It's fabulous, absolutely.
Is this what you expected from Mini, or are there any surprises?
I am slightly surprised. The biggest shock for me was when I first sat in the car. Just the sheer feel of the thing, everything from the steering wheel to the indicator stalk, the seats, the door handles, you know, even the steering. We're travelling here at 20 miles an hour. The steering feels fantastic. Just the whole car feels a lot more prestigious. I don't want to use the word expensive, but it feels like an expensive car.
We've driven the car for a couple of miles now.
Yeah.
Does it drive like you would imagine a Mini should drive?
It does, it's still all that fun, just really tight handles, great, nice gearbox. Just feels a little smoother than the old car and possibly a little bit quieter as well.
Yeah, it's very easy to drive. You know, the R56 was a masterpiece in terms of a driver's car. You know, it really did set the bar for front wheel drive hot hatches, and this has got a lot to live up to, the F56 if it's good. So what are your first impressions of how the car looks?
Looks very nice.
Looks very nice, that's a good answer. So what's your first impression of the car?
It's a nice smooth ride.
Injects the youthful spirit into you, and it's just
Oh, it's a bit.
It's fast, isn't it?
So fast, so quick as well.
It feels a lot, throaty is a good word to describe it. It's a lot more grunty. It feels, although I hate to say it, the engine feels more serious. You take it a bit more seriously. I mean, it is rapid.
I've got to ask the question, will it increase the price massively because you can't get this for nothing, one would assume. However, I'm led to believe it's a 1 or 2% increase.
Yeah, it's a couple of £100
Yeah.
at most from the standard models, which is phenomenal.
Yes.
And it does just feel like a completely different new car.
So
Listen now, just proper. Got the seatbelt on properly, Mark.
we're all safe and secure.
But this is really nice.
Very good. So with the previous Cooper S, the R56, it was a 1.6 turbocharged engine. We've now moved on to 2 litre, and I think you can certainly feel the difference when you put your foot down.
Yeah, it feels it feels a little smoother the way the power is delivered, but it still makes a lovely sound, and it's nippy. It's great.
So inside the car, it's all very futuristic now in comparison to the other Minis you've driven. What do you think of the interior? Is it nicer, or do you prefer the older
No,
one?
I like this. I like how this lights up when you turn the volume up and do whatever you do, heat in, and it does, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes.
How does the Mini make you feel?
Something that's really, really important to me is that kind of go-kart fun, smile on your face driving experience that you get with a Mini. And it's here, it's still here.
The car exudes quality, and I think when, this is a very competitive marketplace, and Citroen DS3 and new Corsa and everything, the car's got to be right, but I think you're getting a £45,000 BMW finish in a £20,000 Mini here.
Surely the competitors just can't touch it now.
Well, never undermine the opposition, but I think we're in a bit of a strong position with this one.
Good.
It's a winner.
Obviously, we've been expecting this car for about 3 years now, really, since the rumours started. And it's finally arrived, and it's like seeing something in the flesh that you never expected to see. When you saw the R56 and obviously heard there was a new Mini coming, is this what you expected to see, or are there any surprises?
Surprised with everything, to be honest, because it does look, although it looks similar, everything looks different.
The lights are really striking at the front, and then the lights at the back as well gives it a real more presence, I think.
Yeah, it looks wider at the back.
It does, yeah, but it doesn't feel any wider when, you know, we're sitting in the car now. It doesn't feel any sort of bigger, but you know, we know it is slightly. So yeah, I mean, outside, fantastic. I think this is where the main difference is in the car, isn't it? Everything on the inside is completely different.
Is it better than the R56?
You know, as good as our outgoing model is, you know, and the success that we've had with that car, you know, this just feels something over and above what that anybody will expect. I think as soon as you drive it, and as soon as you get in the car, and you only need to turn left as we come out of the dealership, and you just have that impression of, wow, this is special.
The car is awesome, Mark. Awesome. That is all I can say. And every customer that's considering this car must drive the car before making the decision. Once you drive this car, the car will make the decision with. It is awesome.